Okay, one last type of introductory resource that you can use to explore a topic and even choose a topic is quite simple actually. It's the introduction or preface to a book. That is the first 10 or 12 pages that introduce the main issues and research and the areas of study that contributed to that book. Sometimes looking at the beginning of your book can give you ideas for the actual paper. The pros on this side is it's useful for understanding the history of a topic and often the scholarship of the topic. But on the bad side, the actual book may be argumentative or persuasive in itself. So be aware of the viewpoint of the book. And depending on the type of paper you're writing, you may need to consult the introductions of multiple books with contrasting viewpoints. Or look at one book and look at several articles related to the topic. Now we're going to look at the database to show you how to look up this material. So go to the University at Buffalo UB Library's homepage. Again, Best Basic Resources is the link. And then to access the Bison catalog to get books, you go under Books, Bison Catalog, connect to Bison Catalog, and you have it there. And we're going to look up title begins with capital punishment. And you want to be aware of a few things. Some of these are going to be slanted and opinionated, other ones are going to be collections of essays, and other ones are going to be giant overviews of the issue. Now with something like capital punishment, you're also going to probably have to be aware of what year it was written in, because things have changed in that topic area. Let's see. Look for, first of all, I would look for something that was an overview or a handbook or a reference source on the issue, because then you're going to receive an introduction. The introduction is related to the actual topic of the book and the area of the book. So an overview book is more likely going to have an introduction that's a giant overview without opinions. Capital punishment, a brief overview might be good, but let's look at a reference handbook. And always click on the entry so you can get a detailed synopsis of the book. So don't stop here, although it does say the year, it's 1993, and where it's located. Click on that as well. And the reason to do this is not only you get to look at the contents of the book, but you get to look at if it even has an introduction, because that's often cataloged. So under this book, first of all, it is a book. Sometimes you will see microfilm or some kind of electronic source that's included, like an ebook. But the series is Contemporary World Issues, and the contents are here, and in the content synopsis you can see an introduction to capital punishment, which covers questions and controversies, etc. Oh, you can also see the contents of the book. These are the actual contents. Questions and controversies, chronology, biographical sketches, facts and documents, organizations, print resources, etc. But you know that probably that's all going to be summarized in the introduction. So the introduction to this book would be a good resource for starting to explore the topic. So go to overview sources first. Try and find something that gives you an overview of the topic. And again, the book itself is an indication of what the introduction is going to be like. So think about the book title. A brief overview might be a good one, but I want to show you a different type. There's also essays. A book that's edited is often a compilation of essays edited by one person. Now there's one from 1994 called Capital Punishment, Cruel and Unusual. Now there you don't know it's an anthology, but I've already looked. If you look at the detailed record, you're going to see editors, Nancy Jacobs and Carol Foster, so you know that it's a compilation of essays. Why is this important? Because you'll get different viewpoints. It won't focus down on one viewpoint, and that means the introduction won't do so either. The introduction is going to cover different viewpoints about that topic. That means it might be a good source to find the scope of a topic and subtopics related to it. Someone's opinion is going to differ from someone else's. Unfortunately, this catalog entry does not have a contents section, so you don't even know if it has an introduction. Most books do. If you go to the library, I would recommend collecting the library call numbers for all of this and going to get the books en masse all at once, so you're not wasting your time. So that covers some of what you'd be looking for an introduction and a preface. First of all, consider the title and the actual book. How is it related to your topic? Is it going to give you an overview, or is it going to give you a slanted opinion of only one side? Then check out the full contents to see if there's an introduction, to see if it's an edited compilation, a book, a microfilm. Always check out the full detailed record. That means clicking on as many links as you can to get to the most detailed link. Okay, that covers searching for introductions and prefaces as introductory material for searching.